Good afternoon, friends and traders. Welcome to the market recap. I am Dan Hodgman. Kind of a choppy Monday. We're seeing some movement, though. We've had some good opportunity across the boards. I hope you guys have all had a spectacular day. It's been a busy one, and man, we're seeing stocks make the end of day move right here. Gosh, it's good to see that one. Gotta love seeing the stock market move higher. Looks like we're going to be, once again, settling at all-time highs in the equity markets. That's going to be pretty fun. Crude oil continues its trend higher, floating at that $58 mark. Gold, I'm pretty pumped. We checked 40. We broke down. Got a nice little $9 payday in that move. Euro really kind of just worked around settlement price, and we saw one of the bigger moves we've seen in a while in the 10-year note. And we rallied, pushed up through settlement price, and then came right back down. So opportunity across the board. Like I was saying, news was relatively quiet. Everyone, all they want to talk about is Tesla buying $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, which has Bitcoin definitely moving higher. Bitcoin is $44,580 a coin. I'll tell you guys a funny story. 2010, 11, right around that time frame, I was down on the floor, and Bitcoin was about $2 or $3 a coin. And I made a comment to a guy down there. I said, I'm leaving for the Marine Corps. And on April 26, 2011, I was getting ready to go, and I said, I'm going to put $1,000 into something. What should I put it in? And I had a couple different people tell me Bitcoin. And I go, I'm not really interested in putting $1,000 into something. I don't even know what it is. There's no way it's going to be anything. Man, oh man, was that a mistake? That would have been kind of a nice little purchase. Hindsight's 2020. It's an interesting product. It has created an intrigue, and we're seeing changes. I really think we are. I'm excited to see where the future lies, not just with Bitcoin, but the whole concept of this blockchain technology. So again, that's one of our buys here this year. We're going to continue to keep an eye on that, and we are in some serious good money. And I'm going to give you guys the option. Remember, we bought Bitcoin. Let me double check my prices again. We bought Bitcoin, 34,515. That was the price we paid on January 6th. Bitcoin right now is trading 44,700. We are $10,200 in the profit on this one. Now, we said we were going to hold it for the entire year. I'm going to throw a curveball. We're a little over a month into this trade. Do we continue to ride it out, or are we locking in these profits? I'll let you guys make that decision. So comment it in the chat. We'll check on this one at the end of the day. Felix, good to see you. Always the first one in the room. Merv, Clarence, Bill, Mr. Shines, Mr. Chaniel, Tanya, good to see you. You guys will all see Tanya here very soon. Mike, good to see you. Good. Yeah, Felix, good. I'm glad you're excited about that. Tanya was great to chat with. Had some really great things to say. The real one, 0.25% only in the last 10 minutes. God, today's market was fun. Yes. Yeah, we had good opportunity off the open, and we'll get this into a minute, but good opportunity off the open in the equity markets. We came and checked those overnight highs, broke back down. Funny. We say check overnight highs, check overnight lows. Great one to pay attention to. Mike, good call on 18.4 yellow metal this morning. Was able to, awesome, Mike. I'm really happy to hear that. Took a little bit to get there, finally made it, and broke back down. Rom, I apologize if I said your name wrong, but I'm happy to have you here. Excited to see a new name in the room. We are live every day at 8 a.m. Central Time and 3 p.m. Central Time, and then every Tuesday at 11:30 a.m. Central Time, we go live with Coach's Playbook, where a few of us sit down and we talk about a specific topic based off of what we're thinking might be beneficial or comments and feedback we get. So if there's ever questions for Coach's Playbook, make sure you guys let us know. Happy to help those out and answer any questions we can. JD, good to see you. We got the Dancing Bear. Tanya, oh man, I sold quite a bit of it, not believing Bitcoin would keep going. Always gonna miss him. Hey, you know what? As long as we don't relish on it, we learn and we continue moving forward. Art, good to see you. Real one says we're keeping it. All right, we're holding on to Bitcoin so far. Magnum, good to see you. Murph, I like to lock in the profit. It's my big trading weakness. All right, yes, it's a difficult one. And, when it comes to actually trading and focusing on locking in those profits, I think, the best thing to do whenever you get into that trade, have that point. Tell yourself where your out is. Where are you getting out? If you have that, it makes staying in the trade to the profit target or stop loss a little bit easier. It also helps you from jumping out the second it goes green. Magnum, I used to love to cut my winners and let my losers run. Human nature right there. I've since learned better. Good. Glad to hear that. All right, guys, let's go take a look at these markets here, see what we had happen. Like I said, we'll start with crude oil here. Oh, Profit, good to see you as well. All right, so we're going to start with crude oil. I've been, want to adjust something really quick because it seems like, there we go. For some reason, my cursor hasn't been showing, and I have the setting turned on, but I think we're good now. All right, so like we said this morning, crude oil opened up, and we said we got two options. We're going to maintain this trend. We had a little weakness right off the open. Was that our chance to get in and go long, or we're going to see this thing rotate back towards settlement price? Well, we had the weakness. It came and checked that support that we saw all night right around 57.30. And it gave us a great little bounce, maintaining directional move like we have been for, since about early November, late October. We've kind of been maintaining this steady trend to the upside. Trend to the upside paid out again here today, seeked out, and just through that $58 mark. So if there's a trend to be had right now, it is without a doubt. Crude oil has been just a true textbook trending market. We stall out, we entice new buyers, we send it back higher. We stall out, we're enticing new buyers, we're sending it higher. Stall out, entice new buyers, send it higher. Just continues to happen. It's been a textbook trending market. Next, let's go ahead and look at the S&P 500, which, like the real one was saying, we have made the biggest move of the day here in this afternoon. But market opened up this morning, and we pretty much stalled out at that overnight high. Stalled out quite a bit right up here at 3,900. Kind of funny how that works. A big, fat, round number like that, the market struggled to get through. Rotated lower. We came and checked out the consolidation in the overnight. It did not stick. Buyers didn't like seeing this market move lower. We picked it right back up, and here comes the end of day pop. Good profit to start making to start the week. We'll see how long these things hold out for. But this market is maintaining really nice trend to the upside. Now, just like the S&P 500, NASDAQ had the end of day pop as well. But man, a couple of our levels really played out here. We saw the market open, and just like S&Ps, came and checked overnight high right up here at 13,000. We're just going to round it up to 700, 13,700. Market broke. And gosh, funny how that works out. Comes right down to settlement price. And again, was not finding the buyers. Was not finding the sellers. Buyers were not happy seeing this market move lower and picked it right back up. But this market, again, just lagging a little bit. Are we starting to see a theme here? For the longest time, NASDAQ was the trend-setting market. And S&Ps and Dow kind of followed. Well, now NASDAQs tend to be the one sitting back, kind of falling behind. Are we seeing a shift? I don't know. I'm going to start to pay attention to that. I think it's important to watch. Next, let's go ahead and look at gold. Like we said, gold this morning off to the races. We rallied right up to, and just a few cents through, 1840. I said, watch 1840. We want to keep an eye on order flow. If we can get through, we've got plenty of room to really continue up. If we can't, we can look to see it start to roll over And it did just a little bit. Nothing huge. We got about $8.50, so $850 if we shorted that 40 mark. And I'm glad to see Mike was able to take advantage of that one here today. Next, let's go ahead and look at the euro, which, like I said, euro this morning, we were opening up right at settlement price. And we said, look, we got one of two options here. Settlement price is going to kind of pop it higher, or it's going to send it right back down. And it gave it a nice little pop. And this market's pretty much held above settlement price all day, minus the slight check below, but never accepted below settlement price. And then lastly, let's go ahead and look at the 10-year note, which was the biggest move we've seen in quite some time in this market. I mean, obviously Friday, we had the nice big pop Friday. Market opened up again today. Nice big pop. We worked right up to Friday's value, point of control, I should say, right up here at 136.24 even. 136.24 even. Worked our way right up to value area, and this market turned over. So good opportunity. You know, these are the types of markets. Pick that level where you want to see this market go and trade to that, or trade away from that as it gets to that price. So that's what my biggest recommendation is when you're looking at the 10-year note. So those are our markets here today. Seeing some comments coming in here. I just want to make sure I got everything. James. Good to see you, James. Awesome. Like I said, Coach's Playbook tomorrow. Make sure you guys join in on that one. This has been another fun day. Mike, been trading the Russell. It's been leading the pack ever since that rotation of the tech started. It's been killing it. Absolutely. You know, we get the stimulus coming in, helping out these smaller businesses. That is an excitement. And then we see this new stimulus, $1.9 trillion stimulus plan coming into play, which is really going to benefit those smaller businesses, hopefully. And we can continue to see this economy flourish, and we can get back on track, back to those 3% unemployment numbers. Gosh, I'd love to see that one again. All right. What do we got here? Pull this up. All right. So here we go. We're just coming across the blotter. Dow just extended to a 6-day winning streak, best since August. The $1.9 trillion package is on the table. From what I'm reading, and I've tried to kind of decipher it, obviously, it's so difficult to get specifics. It sounds like President Biden said the $15 minimum wage may get tabled, and he'll introduce another bill specifically for that. There's talks about exactly who's going to be eligible for how much in the direct payments to Americans. So there's a lot of things that are happening. It looks like they're going to be shooting for $1,400 to each person, and then depending on what you make last year or however your taxes are filed, you may receive a little bit less than that. So we've got that. We got Tesla stock. You know, didn't really get the pop that I thought some excitement around talking about Tesla was going to get today. But still up there, $836. We got the VIX. Pretty stationary, 21.4, unchanged. Not doing a whole lot. GameStop is finally settling down. We're trading $60 a share. Opened up this morning. I think we had a pop above 70. Pushed it back down to 60, and we're right at 60 on the nose right now. And like we said, Bitcoin is trading. Well, we just dropped $200. $44,570 right now, so we are in the money on that. And Airbnb, we bought for $148.30. I'm excited about this one. $200.43. Man, that was a good buy. We are in this $52 right now. I'm glad I bought some myself. Making some good money on that one. So that one I think is a really great buy for us as a group here to keep an eye on that one. Let's see here. The real one, new EV stock increased almost 30%. Oh, wow. We need to keep an eye on Dogcoin. You know, Prima, I'll let you keep an eye on that one. I'm seeing it. I don't know what it is. It sounds like I have no clue. I thought the thing was a dog, a picture of a dog. That's a meme. I'm not really sure what it is. So you, Prima, keep an eye on it. Keep me filled in. And if you've got some good material that I can learn a little bit more about it, drop it in the comments or something so I can learn a little bit more, because I'm just starting to see this in some random places. So awesome. All right, guys. Lastly, economic releases. Nothing really tomorrow. We had Jolts 9 a.m. And that's about it. Remember, Coach's Playbook 11:30 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. And then earnings. I think we touched on them this morning, but we'll just take one quick look. Cisco, Fidelity, S&P Global, Twitter. It's really some of the bigger ones that are coming out. Yeah, I know it's a crypto, but I'm curious about it. I don't really have any information. Haven't really spent some time even looking into it. So find some stuff. I'd love to read about it. I might be able to do some research tonight sitting on the couch and having a glass of wine. All right. As always, guys, we want to take a look at this date in history. Today is a good one for us Marines. I always like to touch on anything that has to do with Marines. And on this day, 1943, Americans secured the island of Guadalcanal during World War II. So that was a big one. And then I think I had one more, if I can find it. Apparently not. I swore I did. I had one, and I read it, and I was like, oh, that's a great one. Well, I can't seem to find it. All right, guys. I'm going to sign on out of here. I hope you guys all have a great evening. If you're trading, be smart. And other than that, stay safe, wash your hands, trade smart, and trade well. I look forward to seeing you guys in the markets. Take care, everybody.